Tonight on CTV News, we take a look at a new replacement stump on the plaza. Then later, we discuss the annual Canstruction event.
All this plus weather, sports, and entertainment starting now.
Good evening, CSU and Fort Collins. Thanks for tuning into CTV News. I'm Bryn Carmen.
And I'm Alexandria Clow.
Yesterday, police fatally shot a man who threatened a person with a machete on the University of Colorado campus in Boulder. The unidentified man banished the weapon during an altercation in the parking lot on campus and then continued to walk into a building. 2 police officers followed the man into the building where they instructed him to drop his weapon. The man refused to listen, leading police to open fire. Shortly after the incident, CU Boulder chief spokesperson confirmed the suspect was deceased. A further investigation to the situation is currently underway.
Over the past few years, ash trees across Colorado have slowly been dying off due to a small bug called the emerald ash borer. Now the bug is predicted to migrate from Longmont toward Fort Collins, where roughly 1 in 5 trees are ash. The emerald ash borer is a green insect that lays its eggs on the bark of ash trees. These eggs then hatch into immature beetles that burrow into the trees and feed on the tissues they need. After being invaded, the ash is usually dead within 3 years. This means that within 10 to 15 years, most of the ash trees population in Fort Collins will be dead. If you have an ash tree, you are encouraged to start looking at options to either treat your tree, which can be expensive, or consider getting rid of it before the ash borer can infest your area.
The iconic stump on the middle of the plaza has been a Colorado State University tradition since 1964. The old stump in the plaza was replaced with a brand new stump by the City of Fort Collins Forestry Department. According to the Collegian, about every 10 years, the stump begins to deteriorate and needs replacing. The city's Forestry Department changed the old stump for a new one with no charge to the school at the beginning of the semester. The last time the stump was swapped was in 2007. Many take to the stump to freely discuss, and today the stump served as a purpose as protesters joined together to shed light on stopping the Dakota Access Pipeline.
Is it a coincidence that every time there are social issues, they're almost always directly impacted with environmental issues in indigenous communities? The Dakota Access Pipeline is not the first time we've seen this.
Protesters discussed the detrimental effects the pipeline would have on the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, the environment, and the entire North Dakota community. They were also asking people to sign a letter drafted for the City of Fort Collins asking them to pass a resolution supporting the Standing Rock Sioux tribe.
The 30th annual Cans Around the Oval Canstruction competition took place yesterday at the Laurie Student Center Plaza. Students that registered in this event brought all of the cans that they have gathered so far and created fun structures that were then judged.
Canstruction takes place 1 week before Cans Around the Oval, and it gives students a chance to get creative while also helping the community. Roughly 75,000 cans will be donated this year. For every $1 raised during this event, it is then turned into $5 worth of food.
So we just did trees in a hammock, and we actually voted within our college council and we had a couple ideas. It was like a hammock, a squirrel, basically just like natural resource kind of stuff. And we thought it'd be really cool to have a structure with a hammock because all of Warner College loves hammocks and everyone kind of knows it. So to represent us well, we did that.
The theme for homecoming was Farewell Hues, so we decided to incorporate hues mainly into it. So we built the stadium and then we built the mountains behind the stadium as well with the A on it, just to kind of capture how special Hues is for Canstruction.
This team had some competition because they were not the only ones to make a Hughes Stadium structure. This team even incorporated the new stadium.
Then we bring them back to our warehouse. We sort all the cans by different types of food, and then we distribute it out through our fresh food pantries and through our agency partners, who then get them to the hands of people who need them.
While this was fun for students to create things, it was also a great way to bring awareness to the issue of hunger in Larimer County.
Students get to bring the cans collected thus far, and students walk past it in the Oval, and they get to maybe have a little bit better awareness of the food insecurity that we face on our campus and in our community.
The overall winner of Canstruction was the team from the Warner College of Natural Resources that created the hammock.
If you want to donate cans of food to help fight food insecurity in Larimer County, you can attend Cans Around the Oval on October 12th at the CSU Oval.
11 roads will be partially shut down in Fort Collins this Friday, October 7th, due to the annual CSU Homecoming Parade. This year, the parade will start at 4:30 in the afternoon on Oak and Howe Street, travel down Howes, and pass through the CSU Oval. Road closures include Howes, Oak, Laurel Street, and more. Those who decide to attend the event or any other things are encouraged to use public transportation. For a full list of road closures, go to homecoming.colostate.edu/homecoming-parade and click on the road closures tab.
This year's homecoming will give students who are 21 and older and their families a chance to try a new beer. The Stalwart Golden Ale is a collaboration between business and fermentation science students at Colorado State University and Odell's Brewing Company. The beer is being released in honor of the College of Business's 50th anniversary at CSU. The hops of the beer were grown in CSU's Horticulture Center, and all of the ingredients are 100% Colorado sourced. The beer recipe, name, and label were formulated by and created by CSU students and alumni. The Stalwart Golden Ale will be available at the Odell Brewing's Tap Room and CSU Ramskeller starting on October 8th.
Just in time for homecoming.
It is. Are you going to the parade tomorrow?
I have to, yes. It's my 4th year. I've done it all 3 years. It's so much fun.
Kind of have to do it now.
Definitely. Are you?
I hope so. I think I'm going to make it there tomorrow.
Good, good. It should be fun.
It should be.
Coming up next, Carly Schwartzkopf has your weekly weather forecast.
And then we take a look at the latest in CSU sports and entertainment.